Okay, so let's just jump right into this because I wanted to post this video because I'm reading some comments on the Eagles-Bears post-game clip, and I talked about the benefits of coaching and how this game really highlighted how poor the coaching has been for the Eagles and how great it's been for the Chicago Bears. And some of the comments that people are making are downright hilarious, right? Just talking about like this isn't coaching, this was just a beat down, or you don't have any idea what you're talking about. Like some of the comments are just so mind-numbingly insane. And I'm just literally going to prove all of them wrong right now. It's just hilarious how people think they know what they're talking about. This is literally how dumb some of the comments are right now. Outcoached, bro. They had 200 plus yards rushing, 17 rushing first downs, and had 30 plus minutes possession of time. That ain't coaching. That's just getting beat down. Okay. The Eagles D-line just got owned today. Julian, you ever think that maybe this team just played a better game? I don't see why you can't just say how the Bears played their butts off today. Always downplaying the Bears wins. What? By praising coaching is downplaying the Bears win. What in what world? Praising the coaching is literally praising the Bears and benefiting the Bears. People's inability to understand the impact of coaching. It's genuinely sad at this point. Majority of people really just think that it's just the players out there and that they're just like playing one-on-one. Like it just like every football player is just one-on-one basketball. Doesn't make any sense. Now, this is literally taking this from Coach Dan Casey, a brilliant football mind. So telling me that I don't know what I'm talking about when at this point I'm literally just going through the notes from Coach Dan Casey, who knows way more football than me and way more football than you. Okay, let's look at the plays that he specifically highlighted that shows you how you get to 200 plus yards. How you get to all those rushing first downs, how you get to such a dominant win. Like it's unbelievable. Not to mention the literal title of the video was Philadelphia Eagles embarrassed in all caps by Chicago as offense struggles again. Like, can't be any more clear than that, man. So let's go through this. Okay. I mean, look at this. This is Ben Johnson. These are these run designs. Okay. Bring DJ Moore into the fullback spot to run the backside slide route. It slows down the edge defender and opens up a cutback lane on mid-zone. It's just poetry in motion. Another good one from Ben Johnson, back wham from by the tight end on a toss. You guys just don't call hike. Put your head down and run. It's beautiful play design. This is coaching. Your inability to see this is just sad. At this point, I don't know what to tell y'all. Motioning Roma into the C-gap insert and running weak zone opposite. Fire. This is coaching. This is play design. This is scheme. This is execution. This is what great coaching does. So many moving parts on these runs. Look at it. Look at all the moving parts. This is not accidental. This is how you get this type of run production. This is just from the first half, by the way. Then you got the flip. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So yes, this is how you get 47 carries for 281 yards, 6 yards per carry. That's how that works. And that's how you get 17 rushing first downs, 28 first downs, 10 for 17 on third, 85 plays, and a time of possession of nearly 40 minutes. People's inability to accept that coaching impacts the players on the field. Oh my God, I don't even know what to say to people at this point. It's just bonkers to me. I mean, only the Eagles could lose so bad, and Julian would find a way to blame it on coaching. What's so hilarious about people and how confused they are? When the Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl, I said it was a coaching masterclass. I said it was a Fangio masterclass and a Kellen Moore masterclass, and then went through all the examples of it. That was an absolute beatdown. That was the ultimate beatdown. That was literally like the ultimate beatdown in the Super Bowl against the Kansas City Chiefs. And I said it was a masterclass. I said this was a Kellen Moore and Fangio masterclass. It's just, I mean, it's actually genuinely hilarious at this point. It really is. My biggest concern about the Detroit Lions was that they were losing Ben Johnson. Like, oh gosh, I talk about this with a bunch of people in the comment section, like JCT, Travis, etc. And people's inability to recognize the importance of coaching might really be one of the bigger tragedies of being a casual fan who just sits and watches sports. And because you just don't really actually understand then what's happening on the field, the court, whatever sport you're watching, that you're not really understanding in what's unfolding and the import and the importance of it. Like it's a shame. All I can say is just watch other watch coaches. Like we'll watch coaching YouTube channels. Like that's all I can say. Hey, if you never played a sport and never actually had real coaching, rather than just some dude's father who coached you when you were 12, if you never actually had a professional coach, someone who's actually played at an incredibly high level, at a pro level, and got paid to coach you, like unless you ever actually had that, I don't know what to tell you, man. Just like I said, go watch other coaching YouTubers, Watch them explain stuff. Like, that's why I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna show you the clips that Coach Dan Casey showed up. Like, that's again, like, that's how this works. That's why I bring up coaching. That's why I discuss coaching. When you watch a game like this and you see how it unfolds, if you're thinking it through the lens of this was Caleb Williams versus Jalen Hurts, I don't know what to tell you. If you think that this was just a D-line versus an O-line, I don't know what to tell you. If you think this was just DeAndre Swift and Manungai, like, just like imposing their will because they're just better than the Eagles defense and like that's it, it's like I don't know what to tell you. Coaching also doesn't downplay the impact of the players or the importance of the players. And like someone else said this later, you know, in the comment section, they said, "Oh, Jay with the fill, the Eagles win. It's all Jalen Hurts. He threw for 200 some yards and 3 touchdowns. If they lose, it's coaching." And it's like, no. What don't you understand that things change game to game against the Minnesota Vikings? Yeah, Jalen Hurts had to make incredibly difficult throws and difficult plays. And many of the plays were off script. They were extended plays that you can't point and say that was a great play call. That was a great play design. That's the difference. That's the difference. That's why, again, in the Super Bowl, praising the coaching. That's why even for this very team, some of the tight end plays, I'm like praising the coaching against the Bucs when they had a couple of these kind of interesting plays. I'll just say specifically to the tight end, I'm like, that's coaching. That's awesome. It's different moment to moment, drive to drive, play to play, game to game. It's not all or nothing. It's called nuance. I thought I interact with a lot of people on this channel, a lot of people in the comment section, and sometimes I talk a lot to them and I think to myself, okay, yeah, this, you know, you kind of file away in your mind, okay, this person knows what they're talking about. This person doesn't. This person does, this person seems like they played, etc., etc. And when I bring up coaching and seeing some of the comments, because some of these people comment regularly and I see some of the things that they say, I go, oh, I thought you actually understood. I thought you actually kind of like had a grasp of how this thing works, how some of this unfolds. I guess not. So I was reading the comments and I said, you know what? I'm not doing anything right now. I'm gonna go make this video. I'm not gonna wait until Monday. I'm not gonna wait until Saturday. I'm posting this video right now because it's too hilarious to me. I just, you know, I don't know. It's yeah, I'm glad you know more football than actual coaches, players. Like it's pretty amazing. It's impressive. You guys should all be super successful. You guys should be literal, not millionaires, but billionaire football experts. Whether because you're out there in Vegas wheeling and dealing, whether because you're just a brilliant coaching mind, or I guess coaching doesn't matter. I don't know. I don't, you know, it's just, I don't know, man. Wild. It's fascinating. You guys will have to, you know, share more details about where you got all your expertise from. I'd love to hear it. Honestly, I'd love to know. Brother, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about the Chicago Bears beating the Philadelphia Eagles and the impact of coaching? I know, so weird. I don't even know why the Chicago Bears even hired Ben Johnson. They should have just kept deeper flu. Coaching doesn't matter. Coaching doesn't matter at all. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single comment, so whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights, but ultimately let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here and absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all generally feel connected to, something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.